in a super good mood today, guys. Oh my gosh. Not only do I really love what I'm wearing, I've had these pants for quite a while and I've never worn them. And I thought, I'm going to pull them out today. But that's not the reason I'm in such a good mood. I got a personal call from my doctor today, giving me my blood panel results from my visit yesterday. And I hope my former doctor is listening, or my nutritionist is listening. But my A1C, and for those of you all who don't know what A1C is, it's the number that determines your diabetes, your sugar. And mine started at 8.1 and then went down to 7 something and then 6 something. It's 5.6. 5.6. Oh my gosh. Everyone, that is was just music to my ears. He's so kind, and he called me, and I just had to share those results with you. I know many of you all are struggling with health issues, and any report at our age is any good report at our age is a really good report. So, Melissa, I hope you are listening in or will tune into this video and listen through to the audio, because I know that you have just started on Mounjaro, and I'm wishing you the same success that I've had, because it is a great drug. So now to the other important part of why I'm on today, because I love what I'm wearing today. And, I love feeling good about putting on clothes that just make me happy. You can call it an addiction. You can call it whatever you want to. I really don't care. I'm 71. I don't know how many more years I have on this wonderful earth with our new American Pope. Yay, that's great. First time I think Mark said in history. For those of you who are of the Catholic faith, I hope you are celebrating. I want to enjoy what time I have left. And if clothes are a part of that joy, then, okay, I'm going to take it. So I've been texting all morning with my BFF, Trisha, and Pam, is that you, Pammy? I've been on with our girl this morning, and we were talking turquoise, and I knew I had this picked out to wear today. This is a Gibson and Lattimer shirt, and I love it. I love it. It's so flattering, I think, especially with these pants. These are mother, and they're actually, I'm wearing these in honor of our new Pope. These are they're called Reverend Mother pants. They have a bow to them, as you see. So if you're real bow-legged, it may cover it up. But I don't have big legs, and Tricia said, Weedy, you've got a gap between your thighs, your top of your legs now. And I said, I know, isn't that great? I never had much of one, but I have a bigger one now. But these have a nice black accent down the side, a double accent stripe down the side. Like I said, I've had these for a while. My friend Terry actually showed these, I don't know, back on one of her videos, and I was like, those are my pants. I want to wear those pants, and I hadn't worn them yet. What I decided to do, other than pair them with these really cute, super inexpensive Steven New York, which is Steve Madden, that I got at DSW. I think in one of my other videos, I said I never had darkened their door, and I did. And I walked in and got these, and I'm so glad I did, because I think they just go with everything. Trisha and I were talking this morning about a lot of these big-legged pants being so long. These are not. These really fit me or hit me in the right spot, I think. But a lot of the Palazzo pants are so big, and you really either have to wear a lift shoe with a platform, or you have to have them hemmed. And I have had a couple of mine hemmed, but I try not to take off too much, because they're supposed to run just right on the top of your shoes. They're not supposed to, they're not supposed to have too much of a break, and you're supposed to be able to see part of your shoe. So what we were really talking about this morning, a couple of things, and I'm going to try to pick it up right. Pam, I've missed you. No, that's Pam Hewlett. Sorry, Pam. I couldn't see. I've got new glasses and I still can't see. Thank you for tuning in. Thought it was Pam Sanders. It's turquoise. And it's really hot now. Again, it never to me goes out. I have a new haircut, a new hairstyle. I'll tell you about that in a minute. This is a Susan shawl that I bought years ago. I mean, 10 or 12 years ago. If my friend Nancy Petty, Nancy Collins Petty, not to be confused with Nancy Collins of the Collins collections, but Nancy Collins Petty, you have this necklace too. You and I both have this necklace. We've had it for a long time. I can't tell you when I bought it, but it's great. It's a multiple strand. Then I put with it just this little strand right here, and it just gives it a chunkier look. I'm hoping it'll hide some of this. The earrings are by Brinker and Eliza. I got these at their closeout sale. They were discontinuing some of their earrings, and I just thought they were so pretty. I have some large gold earrings, and I have some jackets that are bigger than this that hang off, but I'd been looking for some turquoise and some more coral, and I ended up getting a turquoise and a coral, and they are small, but I think when you've got a big necklace like this, it works great. And then this cuff, which is, I think, fabulous, from TJ Maxx. It was $79.99. I remember the price very well, which I've had it for a while, so that would tend to be on the upper end back then. So this is from TJ Maxx. It's a mixed metal, and I'm sure these stones are not real. I would have to ask my friend Nancy Collins about that. But it's a great cuff bracelet. And then my glasses are Tom Ford. These are my black ones that I love. And let me share with you my handbag, but I'm just feeling real peppy today. So stand by just a moment. Let's see if I can get this. Had a real trouble with my lighting today because the sun finally has come out, but where I wanted to video, it wasn't working for me. So I'm carrying this wonderful Ted Baker tote again with the cane and the black leather. I just think it's just super cute. And these are an ecru jeans, so I think it works so well with this. Now, I brought something in on this. I had a basil sale up here, and Dr. Susan says you need to be wearing hats all the time. And I've actually been working on my collection of hats because I'm supposed to. Now, this is not really a sun-friendly hat, but for a short amount of time, anything covering my head and my face would be welcome. This is an adorable hat. It's a Wyeth, W-Y-E-T-H, and I get notifications from them a lot. They also sell Wyeth at Dillard's, but I found this, and I have a really small head. I found this at Marshall's, and it was actually the Marshall's at Battlefield Parkway. And I just thought it was super, super cute. I will tell you, the bucket hat is my favorite hat just because it doesn't bother me on my back. This one's not bad. I would probably pull it back just a bit. I have to look at myself in the mirror. I think it's okay. But I have a super hard time finding a hat to fit my small head. And the one good thing about the Wyeth hats is a pretty good hat. You should have an adjustment in there so that you can make it smaller. Can't give any hints to those people who have a big head because I don't know if it would go any bigger, but you always need to check and make sure it hasn't been drawn up to make it smaller. But this is a Wyeth, and it's black cloth here, and then the straw raffia up top. And I believe this hat was $24.99, which is a great price for a cute, cute hat that'll be outside for a bit. And this probably retails for around $50. Don't mind paying $24.99 for a hat. And I love Eric Javits hats, and I looked through their hats, which they have fantastic hats. And I have a couple of Eric Javits hats, and I have a couple of Eric Javits handbags. But they sold the color that I really, really wanted, which was a beautiful blue. And I keep waiting for them to get it back in stock. They have not yet gotten it back in stock. And now that I have a couple of these Wyeths from Marshall's, I'm not sure I need it. Okay, so I'm going to go back through what I'm wearing today, and I've already forgotten Gibson and Lattimer shirt, black, all cotton from Dillard's. So, so cute. So, so cute. It has a nice, it's seamed up the side, so it gives you the appearance of having a really nice upper body. And the pants are Mother. These are known as, this is Reverend Mother. And it's an ecru with the black double stripe down the sides. The shoes are Stephen New York, which is Steve Madden, a division of Steve Madden shoes. I got these for a steal. A steal. I'm almost feel guilty wearing them. The handbag is Ted Baker, the cane and leather from TJ Maxx. No, this is from Marshall's, excuse me. So Dillard's, online, Marshall's. The Wyeth hat from Marshall's. So cute, super, super cute. I'm doing better about picking up my phone. Okay. My jewelry is, I'm going to say it's almost vintage Susan Shaw. And this was at Charlotte's Web, and she still carries Susan Shaw, which is a Susan Shaw has a great price point in her jewelry. This little ditty here, I'm embarrassed to tell you. I found it at Marshall's at Battlefield Parkway. I had to take my cats out there. It was like $18. And I'm sure it's not the real deal, but that's okay. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. You don't have to tell them. I'm the one who's blabbing all the time about prices. These are Brinker and Eliza. This was a closeout of their earrings. And I just think they're really pretty. And this cuff is from TJ Maxx. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, I think I've given you the rundown. So I'm ready to do some celebrating. It doesn't mean I'm going to go out and eat a big old chocolate. Oh, I was going to tell you about my hair. Now that I if I messed it up. Hold on a second. Janelle will kill me if I do.